Welcome to Sara Talks Solutions. Ladies and gentlemen, you've tuned in a bit of a different type of show. We are in the holidays. We've just gone through Christmas Day, which was the Monday, just been. I hope we all had an amazing Christmas Day. I know out here in Los Angeles, the weather was bloody fantastic. No complaints whatsoever. I was like super excited, super pumped. I got on my bike and I cycled. But I will share that a little bit more into the show itself. You can drop me an email at the blog saratalks.com. Drop me a text 818-963-9163. You're listening to the one and only The Block 105 Radio. Every Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm Sara B and I'm your host. You can also jump on my socials, my Insta account, which is Aussie_Sara_LA. And that has all the up-to-date relevant info, what I'm doing and my whereabouts, all over the good old Los Angeles. Welcome, guys, and Merry Christmas. Merry, 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 Merry Christmas. Welcome to Sara Talks Solutions. You can drop me an email at the blog saratalks.com. Drop me a text 818-963-9163. You're listening to the one and only The Block 105 Radio. Every Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm Sara B and I'm your host. You can jump on my socials, which is Aussie_Sara_LA. Guys, we have just got through our Christmas Day. I'm hoping that we all had an amazing, wonderful Christmas. And the holidays is here and upon us. And now we need to get through New Year's. So I'm interested to know what plans you have for your New Year's. You can drop me an email at the blog saratalks.com. Drop me a text 818-963-9163. You're listening to the one and only The Block 105 Radio. Every Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm Sara B and I'm your host.
Let the sunlight on me, shining over me. Let the sunlight light it all over.
You're listening to the one and only Miss Sara B. You can drop me an email, theblock@saratalks.com. Drop me a text, 818-963-9163. You're listening to the one and only The Block 105 Radio. Every Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm Sara B and I'm your host. We've just gone through Christmas and I am interested to know what was your plans. Did you go away? Did you stay home? Did you travel? Did you host? There's many choices, many options. Depending where you live or what you're about, and if you have any other commitments like family-wise as such. But as you know, it is Christmas, which 2023 is over, done and dusted. In a sense of what have you got plans for New Year's? But as I said, we're in the spirit of the Christmas where everyone's in good spirits, high spirits. It is amazing that we have actually got through it for 2023. You can drop me an email, theblog, saratalks.com. Drop me a text, 818-963-9163. You're listening to the one and only The Block 105 Radio, every Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Let the sunlight on me, shining over, shining
To Sara Talks Solutions. You've tuned in a different type of show. On this show is to shine light on American open wounds. So you can drop me an email, theblog, saratalks.com. Drop me a text, 818-963-9163. You're listening to the one and only The Block 105 Radio, every Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm Sara B, and I'm your host. You can drop me an email or drop me a text. Let me know, how was your Christmas? What did you end up doing? Did you go away? Did you stay local? Did you stay home? I'm interested to know what was your whereabouts and how did you celebrate your Christmas? The good old Christmas day 2023 has just been, and I like to hear people what they got up to. I like to hear their stories. I love hearing people sharing their stories with me through the emails and through the texts. I appreciate it because, a lot of us, have big families. Some of us don't have families. Some of us are on our own. Some of us have a partner. Someone might be going through some, hardship as such. By all means, you can drop me an email, theblog, saratalks.com. Drop me a text, 818-963-9163. You're listening to the one and only The Block 105 Radio, every Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
shining over, shining all over me. Let the sunlight light it all over me. Let the sunlight on me. Shining over, shining all over me. Let the sunlight light it all over me. Let the sunlight on me. Shining over, shining all over me. Let the sunlight light it all over me.
So yesterday, the Monday just been, which was Christmas Day, and it was a beautiful, magical, amazing weather of a day. This is the benefits and the great thing about living in LA. As we all know, it's expensive. It's not cheap, but it comes at what cost? Extremely high costs. But I'm doing the best I can of what I've got, which is not much, but hey, living off fresh air, and that's a real deal. Guys, you can drop me an email, theblog, saratalks.com. Drop me a text, 818-963-9163. You're listening to the one and only The Block 105 Radio, every Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Christmas has been and gone, 2023. But for me, I actually got on my bike and I went for a cycle and I met some amazing people, which I was actually, quite, taken back because I didn't expect, to meet, some amazing people, because you just never know, which is really good because I was really, really, really happy. It was just amazing of who I met and who I came across. And it was just one of those days. I was, I thought, okay, it's Christmas. Okay, what am I going to do? What are my plans? I'm not going to, sit stuck inside. I thought, no, let me enjoy the amazing weather, and that's what I did. Stay tuned, guys, because I'm going to tell you my magical Christmas day.
Let the sunlight on me, shining all over me. Let the sunlight light it all over me.
You're listening to the one and only Miss Sara B. You can drop me an email, theblog@saratalks.com. You can drop me a text, 818-963-9163. You're listening to the one and only The Block 105 Radio, every Friday night, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm Sara B, and I'm your host. Also, you can jump on my socials, my IG, which is Aussie_Sara_LA. where it has all my movements and all my updates of what I get up to in this amazing city of Los Angeles. You're listening to the one and only The Block, SaraTalks.com. Drop me an email, theblog@saratalks.com. Drop me a text, 818-963-9163. You're listening to the one and only The Block 105 Radio, every Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm Sara B, and I'm your host. Yesterday was, which the Monday just been, which is Christmas Day. And if you were in LA, it was just beautiful weather. I took full advantage of it. It was just an amazing day where I was like, this can't be winter. The weather was just I can't even speak because I'm just so taken back. But it was a beautiful day, which I took full advantage of it. I actually got on my bike and met and talked about all sorts of people, talk with all sorts of people, having great conversations, just talking here, talking there. It was just amazing. And I'm so happy that I got on my bike and I went cycling, and it was just so much fun. And, I thought, okay, let me take advantage. I got on my bike. I cycled all over, around the beach, cities, which was absolutely beautiful. Got on that boardwalk, was just amazing. And I was just like, yeah, this is what Christmas is about. Having great conversations, meeting random people, having good talks, conversations, and it was just all good vibes, which I am so happy. But just stay tuned because I'm going to let you know, I'm going to unfold or unpack the day, what it's like in a Christmas day in Los Angeles. To Sara Talks Solutions. You can drop me an email, theblog@saratalks.com. Drop me a text, 818-963-9163. You're listening to the one and only The Block 105 Radio. You can drop me an email, drop me a text. You can find me on my socials, which is Aussie_Sara_LA. Guys, I'm going to share. This is what happened to me I got on my bike, which I was really, really excited, and I didn't think nothing of it. I thought I just wanted to take advantage of the beautiful, beautiful weather. So just hopped on my bike, and I started off at Venice Pier, which was absolutely, absolutely wonderful and magical. I had to put air in my tires. The wonderful man, his name is Frankie, down at the Venice Pier. His little bike store, which was absolutely lovely. He was amazing. We had a good old yak or good old yarn, and talking about our bikes and what's happened, and we started talking about surfboards as well. What's a good board to be surfing on? And I just thought it was just amazing. And obviously free air. Well, I had to put air in my tires, which I was really, really happy. And it was just an amazing start. I wasn't expecting that. And I just, asked, hey, any good coffee shops? He goes, yep, I'm sure a lot of things are open because we're open. And I thought, that's fair. I didn't, you just don't know. I'm still kind of like good old Aussie town. Like, it's closed. Everything's closed. Public holiday, it's closed. You can't find anything. So you need to do a big shop beforehand, as such. But hey, in Los Angeles, nothing ever closes. But that's the benefits and that's the good things about living in LA. You're listening to Sara Talks Solutions. Ladies and gentlemen, you tune in a different type of show. You can drop me an email at the blog, saratalks.com. Drop me a text, 818-963-9163. You're listening to the one and only The Block 105 Radio, every Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can also jump on my socials, which is my IG account, which is Aussie_Sara_LA. Guys, I'm going to share another story on my Christmas day where I was, cycling all over Los Angeles, which was absolutely beautiful. Well, it was the beach cities. I thought, okay, so I went and did my little cycle. Like I, got my air, put air in my tires. I had a great chat with Frank, which is his little bike shop, down Venice Pier, which I thought was absolutely a good way to start. Had a good, good chat, which was absolutely lovely, talking about, bikes and surfboards and great weather and he was admiring and loved my bike because he looked at my bike. He goes to me, yep, your bike is a local bike. And I'm just like, I just love my bike because it's a cute little pink beach cruiser, and it was given to me. It has a lot of history, and I just love it. I love those kind of those bikes where it has so much history. It can, it tells 1,000 words, you know what I mean? And I'm all about good bikes, good talks, and great, great stories to go with it. Listening to Sara Talks Solutions. Ladies and gentlemen, you tune in a bit of a different type of show. You can drop me an email at theblock@saratalks.com. Drop me a text, 818-963-9163. You're listening to the one and only The Block 105 Radio, every Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Guys, I had an amazing Christmas day. I took advantage of the amazing great weather here in Los Angeles. I was cycling all over LA, which was absolutely just amazing. These beach cities are just awesomeness. I actually, grabbed a cup of coffee, and I was, started another conversation with another lady where she was an architect, And, you know, she was obviously down here. She was, you know, looking after some kitties as such. And it was just another great random conversation of, you know, talking about life. You know, we started chatting, you know, being a creative person and what it's like, you know, the advantage of obviously living near the ocean or near the water, which is good, you know, good vibes and good, you know, for your endorphins, you know, all that good energy. So it's just like, yeah, I can't complain about that, which is great, you know, thankful and grateful and lucky to have and be. I'm actually, you know, just in a good kind of headspace, because I know usually years back, you know, Christmas was a very sore and just, you know, isolating time for me. I just didn't like it. I didn't understand the feeling. I didn't understand why I felt the way I felt, you know, not having anyone to talk to, no one to really understand where I'm coming from. You know, it does create a lot of just, you know, isolation, you know, because you just, you know, when you're around people that they purely don't understand, it makes it a lot harder, you know, to cope with or to deal with as such. So you can drop me an email, theblog@saratalks.com. Drop me a text, 818-963-9163. You're listening to the one and only The Block 105 Radio, every Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. To Sara Talks Solutions. You can drop me an email, theblog@saratalks.com. Drop me a text, 818-963-9163. You're listening to the one and only The Block 105 Radio, every Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Guys, as I said, I met a wonderful lady at a coffee shop. She's an architect. She's actually from Brazil, which she was absolutely lovely. We talked about life. We talked about, you know, what, you know, going into the 2024, what our goals, what are we going to achieve, what have we got our, what are we going into 2024? Like, what is our goals? Like, what is going to, you know, put us on the map? You know, that's what we want. We want to be all on the map. You know, we want to be successful, or we want to just do what we love, you know, with a blink and the bat of an eye. You know what I mean? You don't want to think nothing of it. You just want to wake up and be just grateful and thankful and live in a world of just, you know, blessings and abundance and prosperity. You know, it's a lot, you know, sometimes to even ask, because there's so much we need to take care of and so much we have to, you know, just get our mind right in that headspace. Guys, you can drop me an email, theblog@saratalks.com. Drop me a text, 818-963-9163. You're listening to the one and only The Block 105 Radio, every Friday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. To Sara Talks Solutions. You can drop me an email, theblog@saratalks.com. Drop me a text, 818-963-9163. You're listening to the one and only The Block 105 Radio. You can jump on my socials, IG account, which is Aussie_Sara_LA. Guys, I am happy and excited to share this next stage of my little trip, my little adventure around Venice. It was just amazing. Like, here I am, I just got on my bike, Didn't think nothing of it. It was just lots of great conversations, lots of randoms, lots of things that I just wasn't expecting, and it just put cheer in my joy, put a bounce in my step, or step in my bounce. I was just like, wow, this what it feels like to be in a good headspace. You know what I mean? Because, depending on which it is, it's been a rough year, and it's hard sometimes when you're dealing and coping with everyday lives where people don't realize how tough and how much life can actually, suck you into the misery, or just the hardship, or just the Debbie Downers of life. So guys, I'm excited to kind of share the people that I kept meeting on the way. It was just amazing. You're listening to Sara Talks Solutions. You can drop me an email, theblog@saratalks.com. Drop me a text, 818-963-9163. You're listening to the one and only The Block 105 Radio, every Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You're listening to the one and only Miss Sara B. You can drop me or you can find me on my IG, which is Aussie_Sara_LA. Guys, as I said, my little bike trip around the whole of Venice Pier, the Santa Monica, just on the boardwalk. It was just an amazing, amazing day. It was just totally uncalled for. It is all, I know it's about the ocean air, the sea air. It was just good vibes. Also being Christmas Day or Chrissy Day as such, it is just an amazing, I was just taken back. I was like, this is what it feels like to actually have a good day after the year that I've had and the year that's happened. The craziness of, as you know, the strikes and the summer of strikes, the craziness of just not working. And, I was really deep down. I wasn't looking forward to Christmas, but I thought, no, you just got to soldier on. You got to push through it. You've got this. This is, you've been down, some dark, some horrible, lonely, isolation roads, but you managed to get through it. And, it's just, keeping yourself in good spirits, positive head frame as such. So you can drop me an email, theblog@saratalks.com. Drop me a text, 818-963-9163. You're listening to the one and only The Block 105 Radio, every Friday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. To Sara Talks Solutions. Ladies and gentlemen, you've tuned in a bit of a different type of show. Our goal on this show is to shine light on American open wounds, showcase those urgently attempting to stop the bleeding, and hopefully inspire some folks to uncover opportunities to do the same. I'm Sara B, and I'm your host. You can drop me an email, theblog, saratalks.com. Drop me a text, 818-963-9163. You're listening to the one and only The Block 105 Radio, every Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can also jump and see on my socials, my IG account, Aussie_Sara_LA. Guys, I am happy to share my next little venture when I was all over, cycling all over the boardwalk, which was just amazing. I met these amazing people where it was a pop-up DJ. I was like, what is going on? What is happening? I was in such a good headspace. It was just like totally unran, like totally uncalled for, uncanny, just like next level of just like free entertainment. That's all I can say. It was just amazing. I have no words, but brilliant, and more brilliant. You can drop me an email at theblog, saratalks.com. Drop me a text, 818-963-9163. You're listening to the one and only The Block 105 Radio, every Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Also, you can jump on my socials, which is Aussie_Sara_LA. This pop-up DJ, which was amazing. I am happy to share this with you. It was just amazing. I was just like, ooh. Okay, it was just amazing.
And we're only warming up. Let's go.
That was just amazing. And you can find them on their socials, which is Electro House. So the way how you spell that is ELECTIO House. Tag them. They are just amazing people. I had so much fun. Just guys, I just really just had a blast. So it's Electro House. As you can hear, it was just amazing. So you can find them on IG, which is Electro, which is spelled ELECTIO. House is HOUSE. By all means, tag them. Find out, if you want a DJ, because this DJ played amazing tunes, like in a sense of just like it was. I just cannot believe it. I just want to share this all day. It was just amazing. So much fun. So much fun.
Oh my goodness.
I just couldn't believe it, guys. I was like, wow. But yeah, you can obviously reach out to him if you want a DJ. Well, he was actually putting on a pop-up DJ. The guys were absolutely amazing. Layla, she was obviously serving coffee. There was Evan and Ethan. Hopefully I did get their names correct, but they were just awesome guys. Like it was just, they just randomly just said, let's just do a pop-up, DJ down in Venice. And I was like, what? Are you serious? And they go, yeah. Guys, I just don't know what you guys think of it, but I don't know if you guys are into numbers. I've just seen the numbers popped up, 444. Where I know that's, good kind of like, make a wish, as such. But it's just interesting how just all this amazingness of just like good things, stay on course or you stay focused as such. It's just amazing how, when you just kind of put your head in the right headspace and you just focus. It's just amazing, 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 amazing. Like in a sense of just this day, yesterday, I am just taken back, where it is just awesome. I am just happy that I've randomly found this place, like a pop-up DJ in the middle of Venice, Christmas Day, ocean air, serving amazing. They were serving free coffee. I asked and I offered, do you need any supplies? Because I was just like really taken back and super grateful and thankful at the same time. Listening to Sara Talks Solutions. Ladies and gentlemen, tune in a bit of a different type of show. You can drop me an email at theblog@saratalks.com. Drop me a text 818-963-9163. You're listening to the one and only The Block 105 Radio every Friday 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Also, you can jump on my socials, which is my IG account, Aussie_Sara_LA. Guys, as I keep plugging and I keep telling you about these amazing pop-up DJ that I met yesterday, it was just so much fun. The guys were just like next level. They were just having a blast. And I just was like, what is going on? What's happening? It was just amazing. It was just so much fun. I am just so happy that I actually accidentally randomly found them.
The guys have got the music and the coffee, and we're only warming up. Let's go! Woo! Oh my goodness!
So guys, by all means, tag them, find them on IG, which is Electro House, which is spelled ELECTIO, and then House, HOUSE. It was a pop-up DJ. These guys were absolutely wonderful. They were providing amazing music and free coffees, which I was like, what? Free coffees? There's no such thing as free coffees. I was actually quite taken back because nothing is for free. Unfortunately, I don't want to say this, in LA, which I was really happy about. And I was like, it put me in such a great headspace. It just put me in a good space of like, okay, Christmas doesn't have to be, daunting or, lonely or isolating, or you have to fight with your families or your significant other, or, annoying neighbors, or, it's just like, as I would say, and, it's what you make of it. And I wasn't, I already had a hard, year, and I just thought, no, I can't, not on Christmas Day. I am going to, which I did. I got on my bike and I just met amazing, wonderful people, which they were just like super, just absolutely the guys, good coffee, good music, good vibes, just high vibes. It was just next level. I just wasn't expecting. As you can see here, I'm still taken back because I'm just going to rave, and I'm been showing all the clips to everyone, and everyone's, sharing the clips with me, which is just amazing. I'm so happy, and this was a good stumble and it was a good find. By all means, guys, if you want a pop-up DJ, by all means, reach out to them. You can find them on Insta, which they are hashtag Electro House. It was just an amazing and magical day, and thank you guys, and I appreciate for what you did and the amazing good vibes that you gave. You can't put a price on that. Thank you to all the magical Layla, where she was actually serving coffees. It was Evan, he was actually, Layla was serving, Evan was making, and Ethan, he was the DJ. It was just magical, and they kept playing until the generator had died, and I'm like, oh, that could be an hour, could be 4 hours, but I wanted to stay a little longer, but because I had been drinking a lot of coffee, I couldn't hold it. I had to go find a bathroom, which I'm not too happy about because it was ruining my vibes, and I didn't want to actually, as you know, being Christmas Day, a lot of things were closed, so I couldn't just randomly quickly find a bathroom or a restroom. So in saying that, guys, you can go find them on IG, which they are Electro House. Reach out to them if you would like a pop-up DJ, or if you even want to hire them, because I'm telling you, the music was just sensational, and I'm like, woohoo, good for them. It was a great 2023 of Christmas Day, out playing and having fun in the sun. Listening to Sara Talks Solutions. You can drop me an email at theblock@saratalks.com. Drop me a text 818-963-9163. You're listening to the one and only The Block 105 Radio every Friday 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can also find me on my socials, which is my IG account, which is it's actually Aussie_Sara LA. And that's where you can find all my little movements, what's going around in this city of La La Land or Los Angeles. As you can hear, you can tell that I had an amazing Christmas Day, and I'm hoping and I'm wishing you did the same. It was just one of those days where it was totally random, off book. Oh, well, I shouldn't say off book, but it was just random and just wasn't expecting. But I absolutely adore just who I met and who I came across, because it was just awesome. You can drop me an email at theblock@saratalks.com. Drop me a text 818-963-9163. You're listening to the one and only The Block 105 Radio every Friday 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Also, you can jump on my socials, which is Aussie_LA_Sara. And you can find all my movements and what I'm up to, where I'm about, and what's going on. Guys, 2023, Christmas Day is done and dusted, and I'm hoping that you are having a great, happy holidays to everyone out there. You're listening to Sara Talks Solutions. Ladies and gentlemen, you tune in a bit of a different type of show. You can jump on my socials, which is IG Aussie_Sara_LA. You can drop me an email, theblock@sara.com. The email, theblock@ saratalks.com. You can drop me a text, 818-963-9163. You're listening to the one and only The Block 105 Radio, every Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm Sara B and I'm your host. You can jump on my socials on my IG, which is Aussie_Sara_LA. Guys, I'm hoping and wishing you all having a great Christmas or good, happy holidays where, I don't know if you're out and about, if you are actually local, if you're here, if you're not. There is so much where people can get involved and do and work and all that good stuff. So depending on what you're doing and where you're about, but it's all up to you. It's depending on what you can do, who you actually meet, who you come across, all that good stuff. Happy holidays, guys. 2023 Christmas Day is over. We still got New Year's to come, which that's coming up. Which, drop me an email. I would like to know what your New Year's Eve plans. You can drop me an email, theblock@saratalks.com. Drop me a text, 818-963-9163. You're listening to the one and only The Block 105 Radio, every Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And you're listening to the one and only Miss Sara B.
Hello, Jan from Toy.
And there is so much more that I love to share. I would love to hear what you guys are doing over the holidays. You can drop me an email, which is theblock@saratalks.com. Drop me a text, 818-963-9163. You're listening to the one and only The Block 105 Radio, every Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You're listening to Miss Sara B, Sara Talks Solutions. You can drop me an email, theblock@saratalks.com. Drop me a text, 818-963-9163. You're listening to the one and only The Block 105 Radio, every Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can jump on my socials on my IG account, which is Aussie_Sara_LA, where all my movements and what's going on and what's happening around this amazing city. As I've been telling you, I had an amazing Christmas Day on the beach. It was cold, but where I'm from, it's hot. But hey, I'm in a different country right now where I had got on my bike and had amazing chats with random people, came across with different personalities, it was just like good vibes, good energy. I was like, wow, what's going on? Am I in LA? Because I wasn't expecting it. It was just one of those random days which I absolutely adored, and I was just like, this is amazing. I just really, really, really am just impressed, and I am just taken back, and I am just so happy that it actually just kind of played itself out. I didn't have to go look for anything. It was just all there. It just presented itself in its own timely fashion, and just the random and the good talks and the great conversations I had, I can't put a price on that. It was just, thank you, to Electro House. They provide this amazing music, free coffees, and it was just good fun in the sun. And I'm just super happy, super grateful. It all boils back to simple pleasures. That's all it is. Simple, and more simple pleasures. Thank you, guys. And I'm wishing everyone a good, happy holidays. I'm wishing everyone a good New Year's, because I know that's coming up. And I know everyone's got all their resolutions and everyone needs to get it all in check, and everyone needs to. I work every day. I don't stop. So there is no off day for me, and it shows, and people can tell, and sometimes people love it, some people actually puts the fear in them. But hey, I'm working towards what I am out here to do, and it's there for the taking. I am just pleased to hear that, which I have. I'm very goal orientated. I do have goal settings, as such. You guys can drop me an email, and tell me what's your goals that you have set for 2024. You can drop me an email, theblock@saratalks.com. Drop me a text, 818-963-9163. You're listening to the one and only The Block 105 Radio, every Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can also jump on my socials, which is Aussie_Sara_LA, where you have all the info and all the information that you want, in that sense. So I am just waiting, well, not, I shouldn't say be waiting, but I'm already preparing, the Zoom, well, not the Zoom. Oh my goodness, I can't get my words out. I'm preparing, my goals for 2024. I already know what I want. I just need to, just focus, heads down, thumbs up, just stay, eyes on the prize, in a sense of I am just have this amazing fire in my soul. Don't ask me where this comes from, where I get it, how I get it, but I'm just keep going and I keep moving forward. Yes, yes, yes. So as I said, 2024 is coming, and just stay focused and stay plugged. Sara Talks. Drop me a text. 9163. Guys, we have gone through our Christmas of 2023. I hope you had an amazing day with your loved ones, with family and friends. I hope that this year has, given you the space and the time to reflect on what happened. I have been saying it has been a hard year. I'm hoping that, the new year, that it will be something much, much, much better. Better prosperity, or just in other words, just give us a better year, because this 2023 has been hell. And I just want everyone to do well. I want prosperity. I want abundance. I want to share kindness. I want to share hope that, we are actually in different stages in our lives, but at the same time, we go through very similar, or we've come out of the storm or going into a storm. You just got to stay positive. You got to stay hopeful. You just got to be staying, kind, in a sense of no matter what you're going through, you just got to keep at it, and you just got to stay and keep your high vibes or high vibrations up and high. And if anyone has anything nasty to say, stand your ground, speak your speak. Oh, I can't even see. Speak. Stand your ground, say something, or speak your mind, or even better, sometimes it's just walk away. Just You don't need to be tolerated, or you don't need to put yourself, or you don't need to engage in that nonsense. It's not even sometimes even worth the headaches and the drama that goes with it. So happy 2023 Christmas. Hopefully happy New Year for 2024. Whatever it brings to you, guys, you got to stay strong, you got to stay firm, and you just got to stay on the grind and stay on the hustle. You're listening to one and only Miss Sara B, and I'm your host. You can drop me an email, theblock@saratalks.com. You can drop me a text, 818-963-9163. You're listening to one and only The Block 105 Radio, every Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm Sara B, and I'm your host. By all means, guys, this is it. This is the last show for 2023, which has been I'll speak for myself, it's been a horrible year. You know, being in the entertainment industry, I call it the summer of strikes. I'm so glad that it's all over, and I'm hoping, which it is, 2024 is going to be a much, much bigger, better year, be more successful, be more better, opportunities, better, jobs, better work. Just, it was just been a horrible, horrible year. And I just want everyone just to stay on top of it.
That will bring me back.
Wowza over here. Guys, stay positive, stay loved, stay everything. You can actually, drop me an email, theblock@saratalks.com. Drop me a text, 818-963-9163. You're listening to the one and only The Block 105 Radio, every Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Guys, you can jump on my socials, which is Aussie_Sara_LA. The best digital radio station in the nation. You can listen to me every Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Guys, enjoy, have a good holidays, have a good Christmas, have a good happy New Year. This is pretty much the last week of the year, so make it big and make it bold and make it beautiful. No matter what's going on, stay on top of it, stay fine, stay hopeful, stay encouraged. I am just like, wow, in a sense, I cannot believe it's the last week of the year, which is just, it is crazy, but we got through it all, and just stay on top of it, stay on top of it, and stay positive. Guys, you can drop me an email, theblock@saratalks.com, drop me a text, 818-963-9163. You're listening to the one and only The Block 105 Radio, every Friday, 7 p.m. to 6 You're listening to Miss Sara B. You can drop me an email, theblock@saratalks.com. Drop me a text, 818-963-9163. You're listening to the one and only The Block 105 Radio, every Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can jump on my socials, which is my IG account, which is Aussie_Sara_LA. The best of music, entertainment, arts, what's going on in LA, what's happening, what movements, what type of music, what type of coffees, what type of conversations, randoms with people. Just stay on top of it, just stay positive, and just stay in a good, high vibrational state of mind. Guys, stay tuned, have fun, have a blast, and stay safe out there. Till next week, stay amazing. Let's go, peoples, let's go.
Ever thought about starting your own podcast?
Do you have a business or a message you want to share with the world?
Well, now it's easier than ever with Electricast. Hi, I'm Mark Netter.
And I'm Peter Rafelson. We're the founders of Electricast Media.
Whether you want to start a new podcast or already have one, join Electricast to grow your audience, monetize your content, and build your community.
With our simple sign-up, you get free promotion, world-class analytics, premium ads, and personal support.
Go to electricast.com and join our community today.
Electricast. Transform your influence.
Electricast.
Hi everyone, I'm Geraldine Glass, a leader in the field of music as medicine, and I'm excited to share with you my newest release of healing sound, Pentatonic Visions, with Chris Scholler and Electricast Records. Immerse yourself in ethereal realms where the harmonies of nature, tribal rhythms, and soundscapes blend with the crystal singing bowls. It's out now, streaming on all platforms.